Hello, people. I am Jaby Koay, joined by Natasha Martinez.
Hi.
And we're looking at BHUVAN's Bhuvam song Hoon Tere, the official music video. BB stands for Bhuvam.
Oh,
so,
got it.
just in case that wasn't clear. And so this is a music video we're going to look at. And thank you, BHUVAN, for allowing us to react to this. Very, very much appreciate it. And you have never seen anything from BHUVAN.
No, I'm a first timer here.
Just to let you know, normally he does comedy videos, like very fast-paced comedy.
Okay.
Like fast cuts between different characters he's playing.
Okay, I like
so
it.
this is interesting because it's totally the opposite.
देखो हलचल मची है सारे शहर में जो तुम हो मेरे
That's me. That's what I would do. I'm like catching you in your like raw moments.
क्या कह रही है ये सर्द हवाएं मेरे कानों में आया है जो चाहा रब से जो मांगा था कहती है झूठ लकीरें किस्मत से पहले ना किस्मत से ज्यादा मिला है हर किसी को जिंदगी में बातों ही बातों में तेरा यूं मुस्कुराना संग तेरे संग तेरे तू मेरा आशियाना तू मेरा है ठिकाना संग तेरे संग तेरे बातों ही बातों में तेरा यूं मुस्कुराना संग
So cute.
तेरे संग तेरे तू मेरा आशियाना तू मेरा है ठिकाना संग तेरे संग तेरे सोचा क्या तुमने मेरे बारे में पहली मुलाकात में क्या मैं वैसा हूँ जैसा देखा था तुमने अपने ख्वाब में आया है जो चाहा रब से जो मांगा था कहती है झूठ लकीरें किस्मत से पहले ना किस्मत से
What happened?
ज्यादा
I don't know.
मिला है हर किसी को जिंदगी में बातों ही बातों में तेरा यूं मुस्कुराना संग तेरे संग तेरे तू मेरा आशियाना तू मेरा है ठिकाना संग तेरे संग तेरे बातों ही बातों में तेरा यूं मुस्कुराना संग तेरे संग तेरे तू मेरा आशियाना तू मेरा है ठिकाना संग तेरे संग तेरे देखो यूं ही नहीं कोई राहों में मिलता है समझो फूल वही है जो बागों में खिलता है समझो तुम ही हो वो फूल जिसका भवन मैं हूँ देखो सोचो अगर तुम और मैं एक हो जाए तो क्या होगा सोचो क्या जश्न होगा और क्या ही समा होगा सोचो मुस्कुराएंगे सितारे जो सोएंगे हम उनकी चादर में बातों ही बातों में तेरा यूं मुस्कुराना संग तेरे संग तेरे तू मेरा आशियाना तू मेरा है ठिकाना संग तेरे संग तेरे बातों ही बातों में तेरा यूं मुस्कुराना संग तेरे संग तेरे तू मेरा आशियाना तू मेरा है ठिकाना संग तेरे संग तेरे
Yay! cry. Did he die?
I guess he died.
Oh my god!
Horrible.
No! I was not expecting that ending at all. I was like, oh my god, that was so lovely.
Well, the VHS tapes at the end started messing with me a little bit. I'm like, I'm feeling emotional.
I know, they were so cute.
And I'm like, okay, keep it together. It's like you're projecting your own experiences onto this. Don't do that. And then at the end, she's alone. I'm like, oh, there's a good reason to cry because he's dead.
Oh
like, I'm laughing because it's so awkward. It's like you realizing
so
that.
sad.
Yeah, exactly.
Like my heart's like.
Yeah. Well, he's either dead or
they broke up.
Or they broke up. Either way, it's like sad.
But it was like really dark in that room.
Yeah. What are you trying to say?
I don't know. I just feel like the first thing I thought was like, oh my god, he died.
Yeah.
But maybe not. I don't know. That was such a good music video.
Yeah.
I loved it. It was so sweet. It's super cute.
It's got a lesson in there, which is to appreciate what you have while you have it.
Yeah.
Oftentimes you take it for granted. You don't realize the special thing you have until it's lost, and you're like, bonk.
I know.
I should have been more present, and you know.
I know.
You got all these, the shoulda, woulda, coulda's start kicking in, and like, there's nothing you can do, but you're like trying to.
Yeah.
It's almost like, you feel like if you think about it, you can almost undo some of the mistakes, but you can't, you know?
And then you end up like thinking of things that are worse than reality, and then you just make yourself more sad and more sad, and you're like spinning, and then it's just like, I don't know. The worst feeling is like regret.
Yeah.
And just being like, why didn't I, like if I could have done this differently, it would have been a different outcome, you know? And you're like, no.
Yeah.
The hope of what could have been is lost.
Yeah.
It's very, very sad. But that was cute. I loved like the special, why are you laughing?
Because the transition was so abrupt.
It's so sad, but.
But no, because you're like, it's so horrible. That was cute though.
Well, I don't know. I think, okay, have you ever like appreciated a sad feeling because you find it beautiful?
Yes.
Okay, that's like how I feel. And that's actually like my most favorite thing to see on screen, because it just shows like how precious relationships are.
You need to breathe. Because you're like going a mile a minute. I could hear your throat drying up. Okay. No, because it's like hitting you with so many emotions.
It is. It's just like
all the moisture's going from your throat into your eyeballs.
I know. I feel very deeply about a lot of things, but I did think it was really cute. Like I loved the parts where it was like the moments where she probably didn't think that she was cute, that he was capturing.
Yeah. Okay, so here's something I haven't admitted. I'm taking pictures of my ex-girlfriend while she was sitting on the toilet pooping.
Whoa!
Because the thing about it is, her reaction was always hilarious. For some reason, instead of saying "go away" in an angry voice, she'd smile and go, "Stay like this."
Wow.
I don't know why.
That's a level.
And so I took a photo that had made it my phone's wallpaper because I thought it was hilarious.
Oh my god.
Because it would make me laugh, you know, and she would like get annoyed, but then she'd do the same thing to me.
Oh, so. That's cute. I would never let someone do that.
We had a very weird relationship.
But that's precious with that, and that's what worked for you guys.
Yeah. I think she's the only girlfriend who I could be around while she's having a poo.
Aww. But that's something special, though.
It's weird.
It's weird, but
it's weird.
I mean, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Everybody poops, guys.
Yeah, everybody poops.
Everybody poops.
Yeah.
Did you like the music video?
I did. I really liked it. It was one of the things I couldn't help but think, and I've been doing this a lot lately. I'm trying to fight against it. Is I keep comparing it to American stuff, and I go, why don't we have this? Why don't we have this over here? Like this morning, I was looking at a trailer with Achara, and I was remarking about how this concept is so different from anything you find here in the States. You'll never find this here, and it's kind of annoying that we aren't being more creative. And so with this, what this was reminding me of is how we don't have the sweet melodies anymore. Like you were talking, you were talking earlier about how you like older songs a lot more than modern songs. You can't even hear the lyrics anymore.
Yeah, you can't understand what they're saying.
And they don't have any meaning.
Yeah.
It's like, even if you could understand, generally they don't have any meaning.
Mm-hmm. Or it's like, it's repetitive. Like, I found that the songs that I like are actually like melodically extremely similar. It's just like a slight change. So it's like you don't really get anything like that unique. But this was really beautiful. Like I was like swaying along, you know, like, and there was only times when I would glance at the translation of the lyrics because I was so into the actual music video and the melody. But one lyric that I love was when he said, "When you smile in between when I talk." I was like, oh, that's so cute. Like the little things that you notice about a person is precious.
Yeah, he does a good job of giving you a lot. I mean, one of the fallacies of losing someone is that you look back and see mostly fondness.
Oh yeah.
And it's a fallacy because there's a reason why it ended, right? And so immediately, it's almost like someone died where you're like, oh, now all you can see is the positive and what you've lost.
But when you guys had time together, it's all the bad and you can't remember all the good things.
Right.
Like, God, why does it gotta be like that?
Yeah, it's irritating as hell. But, and so I think that's kind of what was happening here a little bit for her. I mean, I'm obviously projecting onto her experiences here. I don't know, but what was cool was they inserted one moment where he got upset about something.
Yeah, I wonder what that was.
We'll never know.
We will never know.
I think it had to do with her not paying the bills or something like that.
Oh, okay.
It seemed like some mundane thing that you sort of take for granted.
Yeah.
Like, because in the moment it's like, it's infuriating, but then in the grand scheme of things, it really didn't matter that much.
Yeah.
I've had, let me see, how much do I want to share? I had an instance with my ex, because she used to do reaction videos with me, and I got really upset with her because of something she had done, and I got like really heated about it.
During a reaction?
Not during, afterwards, and like the way it was handled. And I got really upset about it, and I realized later on, I was like, that was so stupid. Like in the grand scheme of things, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And so for me to get that upset, that level of upset over something so simple, it's like, that was really uncalled for.
Yeah.
But those are the kind of things you look back on later on, you're like, damn, that was dumb. Like,
yeah, you're like, why did I act that way? Like, how could it have been different if I didn't act that way? But the thing is, you never know, and everything happens for a reason, so it's okay.
I don't believe that.
You don't believe everything happens for a reason?
No, I don't believe that phrase. I don't know why. It just bugs me. It's like, I think it's that Neo mentality before he became the one, right?
Okay.
He's like, what? You don't remember that conversation from The Matrix? Morpheus goes, do you believe in fate? And he goes, no. He goes, why not? You don't remember? He says, because I don't like the idea I'm not in control of my own destiny. I could, if you pressed me, I could make an argument for why everything happens for a reason. I could make that claim and justify it to myself, but I don't want to.
Because you're like, I'm in control of my destiny.
I just think life is so random.
It's like perfectly random though. Like it's random, but then when you look back, you're like, that actually wasn't random.
It's the narrative we create because there's a lot of stuff we discard. It's like when you go home on the freeway, right? You don't remember that drive home on the freeway because your brain doesn't retain that information. It's not important. What your brain retains is the narrative of your life.
What your like your own personal narrative.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah,
I could see that.
But the reason why it's easy to make the claim that everything happens for a reason is because destination, right? Or destiny rather. If you believe in the Big Bang, everything is a chemical reaction of something else, like an equal and opposite reaction to something else. And it's this constant thing, this mathematical equation that we can't possibly fathom. It's like God scale, right?
Yeah.
And so in that regard, everything is happening for a reason. It's just the response to something else. Yeah, it's all reaction to something else. And so this conversation right now, we may not even be in control of because we are literally here because of chemical responses to shit that happened before we were even born.
Whoa.
Yeah, like that, on that scale, yeah. But in this moment now, I'm like, no, screw that. Like,
You're like, no, I shouldn't have gotten mad.
Yeah. You know why it got me? You know why I'm so against it is because of a relationship that never came to fruition for me. With this girl I had strong feelings for, and she's like, if it's meant to be, it's that meant to be phrase that upsets me so much because I'm like, we can make this meant to be if we just make it meant to be.
Yeah.
But you're relying on this thing like serendipity. You know, it's like, how about no?
How about we like make the choice?
Yeah.
Because that's true. Like you're always gonna choose or do something that you want to do because in the end, if you don't do it, it means you didn't want it that bad.
Yeah, exactly. Just tell me that you don't want me. It's fine, but don't tell me if it's meant to be. Like.
Yeah, that kind of seems like a little bit of a cop out.
Exactly.
But
that's why I hate the phrase. That's why when you say
we've just been putting you through a lot emotionally.
No.
All of these like love.
Jaby's therapy.
Jaby's therapy session.
To your point, like I can make that claim myself just by the existence of this audience, right? Because like if I didn't go through that horrible breakup I did in 2015, I wouldn't be with this audience right now. I'd have a completely different life. I don't know what that would look like or what that would be, but it was that breakup that put me on this path to like really focus on reaction videos, and then I stumbled upon the Indian stuff, and now here I am.
Yep.
And like that stuff wouldn't have happened the way it did if I was still in that relationship.
Yep.
So it's like, I don't want to agree with you, but like there are ways I could agree with you.
But you do agree with me. No, just kidding. Why is it always like the worst breakup of your life that's actually the best thing for you?
Because you have to be, diamonds made from pressure.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you have to be pushed into a situation that you have to fight your way out of.
Yeah.
And that energy becomes a momentum that you know, like a rocket.
Yeah.
I'm not articulating anything really well right now, but I think you guys understand. Okay. But anyway, thank you BBQ Vines for allowing us to react to this and inspiring this conversation.
Yes.
Please tell me what the hell happened in that video.
Why did you get mad?
Yeah,
why?
Are you dead? Why?
Did you die? What's happening?
What is going on? Did you just leave for a while? Is there a sequel coming? So check out Natasha Martinez on the social media. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell icon so you get notified every time we drop another video. Thanks for hanging out. Keep it real. Stay genuine. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
Natasha Martinez.
Peace out.